Hello, good people. You're welcome to Truth Hurts podcast. Yes, it is the moment of truth. Truth hurts, but must be spoken. And well, I'm your favorite girl. I'm guessing I'm already your favorite guy now. So please permit me stay with that title. Why are you fidgeting, Jude? What's your problem? we don't know why we start. We have not started, and this Jude is already being toxic.
No worry. I mean, you're the favorite girl already.
Oh, thank you. Better. I'm never alone. Jude has really made the noise that we heard moments ago, and we are having him on set as always. We also have Okay for the very first time on Truth Hurts podcast. Hello, Okay.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm great.
Wonderful. I like your outfit.
Thank you very
I
much.
like the way both of you came in. You look real good.
Yeah. I got.
I know, Jude. Today we discuss a very interesting topic. Yes, guys. Today we have a very, very interesting topic. Today we discuss distant relationships and how to sustain them. Have you ever been in a distant relationship? How was it like for you? Yes, on Truth Hurts podcast, we leave our comments very open. You can drop, you can share, you can type for as long as you want to. So I'm going to be hearing from these two gentlemen who have obviously had distant relationships. Me too. I've also been in some distant relationships that turned out very, very toxic. So today we're going to be talking about all of that. So, okay, this one you put as sipping. So Jude, well, let me start with Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you've been in a distant relationship.
Yes.
Okay. How was it like for you?
The first one, I actually feel because, the communication was
worry.
not the worry. So the first one feel like if you talk to you, come back like after 1 week, you can't text. So the teacher the ball, I can't understand for the second one. So the communication really make me be,
So the way you're sounding, the way you decided, it shows you don't be a man with distant relationship.
I don't feel.
You still there inside distant relationship.
Kind of now. But
King of distant relationships here. We're going to clap for you.
But then, that means apart from the family, the way they sing, you two still been a professional for this kind of relationship.
Exactly. We will learn from you. We'll learn from you today.
But how did you keep that distant relationship? I suspect they used to sing for morning, evening, and night because it gets somewhere again. What did you do for distant relationship? I don't want to know.
No, distant relationship. First thing, when you make up. Be healthy, not communication.
Okay.
Like you guys need to create some time when we need to talk. When I get work, when I need to work, but like really need to communicate. Need some dedication when I need to talk. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So like
I like that dedication part because when we talk communication, when we say people should communicate, there is this dedication and this this zeal to want to always push for you and your partner to be on some sort of the same page. Because oftentimes, as you live for your own side, your partner is at their own corner, you will have to be able to have some sort of a timetable that works for you. But let's say you are hustling, she's hustling. Mm-hmm. Where is the space in between the timetables of both parties?
I think that's probably where I would have had a lot of problems.
Oh, you've been in this kind of relationship?
Not necessarily been. I just okay.
Talk your truth. Tell us.
Okay. Anyway, that's where I would have had a lot of problems because in fact, not me. I'll say my truth later. But I think there's some people.
Talk the truth now. Which one would they truth? Just say talk your truth later. Okay has told us. Talk your own time. No day. Mm-hmm.
Ma, if I might use one of my examples then for my plenty distant relationship, they might be getting this relationship with some girl from Russia. And on that time they were placed in really cold places were really cold and we need to be talking a lot, like I gave a call, and then
cool. Then you go take relationship with Russia.
Yes.
Continue.
Not distant, not really long distance relationship, but where I get problem, I see, since even for Cameroon, I mean I deal with person with the same town, it's difficult to even talk. Now man for Russia. Be able to talk with you, really worry.
So who will be the problem? Are you or the person from Russia?
I'll be problem. No man. I want to keep my truth for later. But I mean, it was so difficult. I was just trying to say that to say sometimes there are people who don't know how to really talk like that. Now, how you gonna make me work? Because some people are not really story.
I never talk my own.
Okay. Talk your own.
First. So me, as for me, good people. They say the person that's always in Boya is always cheating. It was not a lie. Mm-hmm. It was not a lie. I was in a distant relationship. Immediately after school, I think after I graduated.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, someone if you date someone that they UB,
Yeah.
they the same place and all of that. So it so happens so I go Yaoundé.
Yeah.
Oga remain for years. It was one of the most unstable moments in my life. I didn't even know what I was doing with the relationship, but I can kind of know my left from my right. It's a distant relationship, and then you know that back then in UB, and as a young person, so it's in fact times have really changed. A lot of things have evolved. You know, you would have to do the unthinkable in your head to make sure that there is that flame. When I say unthinkable, you understand?
No,
that flame.
One me finish talk before.
That flame between you and your partner. Naivety is a very, very bad thing.
I tell you, man,
Yes.
like man, you say, boy, you're not fine. Naivety, not
So
fine.
in my head, I thought that I had to do some things that they're not things that I'm proud of. Yes. In the name of trying to keep that relationship. And honestly, I regret it. Not only was Oga usually dating one, he was dating like about 4 of us. 4 of us.
Wow.
So I was the Yaoundé girlfriend. There was the Mutengene girlfriend. There was the Douala girlfriend. And then there was the Boya girlfriend in my absence. The moment I found out, I thought I was going to die. The only thing that saved me was the fact that I was already done from school. So I was not in Boya. I didn't have to see him anymore and all of that. So it was crazy. But when I was thinking in my head that when I thought that relationship was a distant relationship that I could really make work, in my head I was thinking that, okay, doing things that will make him continuously stay attracted to me.
I wish I had seen it. What were you
that-
doing?
Sending some kind of
at the time?
sexy picture then. So, yeah.
Because I mean, when we talk about this,
I don't talk say nudes, please. I don't talk say nudes, but
the sexy
some
pictures.
some really, really, really sexy pictures.
But how sexy picture were there without sex? No, I mean, yeah, because it's a
Now I'm
sexy
saying that
picture,
in my
but-
head, I thought that I should keep that flame because it was, when he asked me out, one of the things that in my head, I knew that he was crazy about how I looked and all of that. So in my head, I was like, let me keep.
Boobs and
In clothes.
Were you
They
already
really
careful like
sultry.
this at the time?
Yes, I've always been careful.
Really?
I've just gone pick that.
Chai. That means that the man enjoy you. Enjoy because of sending some nice shiny looking.
So in this distant relationships, okay.
Yes.
In this distant relationship, there is distant relationships like pretty much short distance, and then there is long distance.
Yes,
especially for those that are out of the country.
Yeah.
Have you ever had someone that was out of the country?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get someone who really far like they are on the yeah, but now the really one that will really work for me.
Okay.
Because
Now the one where you still get that now?
Well, I mean, no. The king of distant relationships.
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's all right.
Exactly.
So the two we do and so we always get a routine.
Okay.
When I never get a routine, like when I get a virtual call, like when I talk video, when I talk about when I did, because I talk for the first this thing as a communication.
Yeah.
A lot of things in there when I need to do but you need to make me feel like when I did.
Okay.
When I feel watch a series together, like when I get when I feel remember when I watch, when I comment on a reaction there, maybe when I text.
Okay, I don't know if I love my boy for that.
Man, a gangster, but when it comes,
I'm hearing this for the first time.
I like it.
You understand?
I love it. I'm loving it.
Yeah, and then maybe if you talk say one take a tour from both on side,
Yeah.
you say okay, we'll take the tour together. What I did now for USA for Miami Beach, we live down to the beach.
Wow.
When I go shoot down for the when I communicate like
Wow.
it give you feeling about so when I feel like say when I day together the main point that
Yeah.
when I always never feel like when I day together. If you decide say okay tomorrow I will cook jollof rice. You say okay we'll cook it together when I do a video call. You don't be like when I
Wait,
day
you have
together.
done all of these things?
I don't try it. I don't out of experience.
I said.
So
Interesting.
another thing when I never always feel like when I day together.
Yeah.
But no one I know if you do this kind of relationship because I mean
You
like
felt overcrude.
I am hearing
You're
this for
too
the first
crude.
time, but ma just ask me a
Yes.
question, right?
Yes.
To make it real and practical, for me, I always want to be very practical. Una fit also make like say, una day into some sort of cuddling and making love. You get some girl for your corner, I get some boy for your corner, just for the sake of making it want to look real. I mean, I really want to understand because I want to get.
Wait.
No, when I do and sweet,
Wait.
you know if you work. It need to work because when I need to feel like saying I'm una two, una date together.
So when two again, you're now una four now.
No, not before.
What you really think we go sound? I don't know.
Jude one just bring the also guy.
I tell you, Julie, I was listening to you talk and I thought that you were saying that both of you might maybe have some romantic calls where you were like, yo.
No, I know that part. No, I talk about because if I talk about this side,
people have fun sex. Couples have fun sex. I don't know about the visual part today, but me, I believe, say, especially for married people, honestly, when I don't buy this idea of nudity like that because, honestly speaking, you don't know where your picture can land, especially if you have a problem with your partner and all. But about audio calls and the rest, the people have fun sex. They do. In relationships, I think that distant relationships, you have master, almost you have master a military man. You there for what an account on outside. You as a woman, you're there, you are don't study really care whether
you're master. They hold gun, they want to follow.
Okay, let's talk about how a man's body reacts early at 4 a.m. Even if your papa don't die, it's clear this thing go remember say your papa don't die, no woke up. Because you woke up at 4 a.m. No,
that's like I'm not. Even when you need to
so
you more day up.
Those are innate desires.
We are down for us. Well, you're a man who wants stand. Gunshot, they put that down.
Should focus. What I'm trying to say is, I think that phone sex is something that people are in distant relationships and I'm married. I don't even for fornication, but I'm a child of God and mommy watched this podcast, so yes. So I'm saying, phone sex is something that people should consider.
Yeah, no matter.
Yeah, audio calls though.
When we talk some kind.
I say, okay, they only agree all thing about it. They phone sex, they consider, okay. You don't do that kind of thing before.
I don't do
how was the satisfaction like?
At the end of the day, you feel like you and the person really did. Because
did you come?
Yeah. No,
you came.
I don't come.
What kind of fun?
Wait. Man, tell you.
What kind of fun?
They come, I come in a physical. You just feel satisfied.
Why are they so bad?
No,
they are on the hassle.
There's some inner feeling, you understand? There's something where you just feel like inside you just be satisfied. You need to think up again. Say, when we don't talk all that thing and do all that thing, then it depends how we talk.
All right.
So other girl, they know about interest. You don't feel like you don't already do the things. You always wish for being a we get that we in future.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, when we don't marry, I need to talk like. I need to plenty of weed.
But it makes a lot of sense.
It does. It certainly does. Phone sex with me is
a good thing. And if you don't talk on favorite time, like you don't already do it.
No, I beg no mix me. I never do it. Okay, don't do it. Continue.
So they explain the thing now on who you do.
I believe we're talking about sustaining.
Okay.
We've already gotten into sustaining the relationship because we are putting this, we are having this together.
Yeah.
The challenges that would obviously face in these relationships and how to tackle them. So the two go together. Yeah. So away from you only ask okay question. Away from communication, obviously. Yeah. Because when we say communication is very broad.
Yeah.
And Oken has given us about 2 things that we can do in the name of communication. What other things, according to you, anyway? They may fall under communication, they might not, can sustain a distant relationship.
I mean, blend how I call them like professional occupation as in purpose-driven kind of talks.
Oh.
I mean, for instance, me personally, I go hardly just want to date a girl who is far away from me because if it's a girl, then again for them I call and see how they do. But then
I know if you say man like you feel fair work with this.
When the person they away, I be sapiosexual like that. I like intelligence before the skin and the boobs and the ass, which is still okay. But if you date away and then you get some stuff you're doing, you get some project you're following and all, it's easier for me to always want to call. So we'll get conversations about, okay, so what's up? How is the project going? How is the project going? It actually keep going because you feel like you're doing the same thing.
Yeah, even they start asking you about, they even want to contribute on your project. And
all that. Even when you have an opportunity to meet up together, you're going to talk a lot about your projects and then you catch up.
Mhm.
It'll be more like break up, catch up, but do one now you're away, you catch up, and then
Mhm.
you really get some cool time together. So to me, that purpose and looking into what people are doing, work and all the other things, they also just make that go on well.
That's true. Most certainly. Well, for me, when I was in a distant relationship, I tried as much as possible to come see my partner from time to time.
Yeah.
Yes, I think for those that are in, well, because we're saying distance, short distance, and then we have really, really long distance.
Yeah.
For those that are probably in the same town, like you said, your partner is
Yes.
in Douala or Yaoundé, you are here
Exactly.
yes. I think that both of you should be able to schedule time, plan, and say, okay, in May or in April, we're going to see ourselves. Because there are conversations that you have on the internet, that is via your phones,
Yeah.
that would never be the same like physical conversation,
Face-to-face,
that's
especially when you have issues. I would advise that if you're in a distant relationship and it is possible for you to just up and create space and come and see your partner, please do that, especially when people have disagreements. Because there is a lot of misinterpretation. You see, when you're reading a message, for instance, you're reading a message with a tone, you can hear a voice. Sometimes your partner may say, I am fine, and you hear, I am fine.
Mhm.
That is the thing that is wrong with texting or calling or talking on the phone.
Yeah.
So if you're in a distant relationship, it's important. You may not do that often. Let's say you are really far off. Let's say you're in different countries. I would advise that people should try and book a trip. One person should go meet the other, the person that is easiest for them.
Exactly.
Yes.
Or
because-
even meet halfway. I was even going to say.
Oh, that's a good point.
Like somebody's in Yaoundé, you are in Boya, you decide to meet in
Douala.
No, in
Oh,
Kribi.
Kribi.
Maybe, yeah.
Exactly.
Just going out for a vacation and all of that. That's
But
a
you
very
meet
good
halfway,
point.
she's excited to come and meet you, excited to come meet her.
Mhm.
You get really good fun and then when I separate, you know that kind of telenovela, that kind of love. When I separate, you run
Yeah.
again, go holy, looky. You want to leave, you go enter motor, you run again, go catch you hug. I mean, you know the feeling.
For me,
It's always a good
one
feeling.
thing for distant relationship, it really matter the trust.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Very
That's a
trust
good
your
one.
partner, because
That's a good one.
sometimes they will tell you, say, I'm going out with my friends. When you tell you, say, you go out with my friends, see what you go there for your mind and say, maybe when I text, mother, you see phone don't go off or something.
My phone went off, my battery died.
You feel say, no, maybe there was another guy, no one talk to you. So trust really be important. If you don't trust, like your partner will always get problem, because anytime you tell you say they were this side, you don't say they was some guy. Okay, you deal with some guy, you want close me, you want to do something, So trust be very important.
It's really blind trust or conscious trust. Because sometimes it be very okay.
Because if your partner is giving you
is it blind
reasons,
trust or conscious trust?
yes, if your partner is giving you
Yeah.
reasons to
Exactly.
believe that they are
Should you
cheating
still
on you.
trust?
Yes.
Because imagine that you've created a routine. You know exactly what your partner is up to at
Yeah.
a certain time.
Yes.
Then they start gatekeeping. They start keeping information from
Exactly.
you. You don't know what they are up to. When you probably demand explanations and all of that,
Yeah.
they
They
shy
get
away from
defensive,
it.
yeah.
And that
They
brings me
get
to the
defensive,
next
yeah.
point. Accountability
Okay.
is something that would sustain any relationship, especially long distance relationship or distant relationship. You have to be able to tell your partner what you are up to. You have
Exactly.
to also own up to the things that you do. For instance, your partner cannot say for instance, both of you have already agreed on what your relationship is supposed to be, the dynamics of your relationship.
Yeah.
So you are to them as they are to you. So if your partner asks for explanations, they need a certain behavior from you, you have to be able to deliver.
Exactly.
And if there is something that is stopping you from doing that, you have to explain that to them. Don't just act and you are in a relationship, madam. You're in a relationship,
Exactly.
sir. So you have to be accountable. I'm leaving work, unlike going back home at 4, I'm going back home at 6. Be accountable. Why? Give them reasons. Because it is the absence of these reasons that will make them start saying, but am I sure? Oh, my phone was off. Oh, your phone is about to get off. You need to alert them. You can even send them a screenshot and say, "Babe, my phone is running off. Probably there's no light and something." You send them a screenshot and this is what is happening. When you're offline, they know that you're offline.
Yeah.
And many other things. But if you decide to just create some sort of blind spot and you allow them, as for us women, we can jump into conclusion.
Yeah.
I can leave Cameroon and jump in Europe into a conclusion in Europe because you did not fill in the blank spaces. You were not accountable. So that's
Facts. Yeah.
especially men are not accountable.
See, stop the accuse. Stop with the accuse men. It's like all the time.
Una go expect as now become una like especially woman. You be woman. Tell me all thing. But you don't say no.
You know
lie. Why?
See, Matt.
Wait. Okay,
you know
now.
The high school and this way they'll tell you say for not off thing you don't do.
Exactly, because man no go
get a routine like where una always do am and then they lie. 80% on guy and they always fail am. Una get a routine, he go tell you say una do this thing tonight. Once you tonight, you don't even tell you say you don't even communicate for you say this thing on day. That way you ready. You go can't tell after say babe, kikere, I'm jire, we do it. And most when I do that thing.
And another thing, when we get mutual friends, when we get mutual friends, not accuse one again. When we get mutual friends, like today in a distant relationship, you get friend them together. Some of our friends are there, they are there for you. Some of our friends are there for you. You need to avoid gossip. Because gossip is one of the highest thing them too, where it prevent this kind of relationship for work. Like you are getting down, some man will just wake up, you don't even see. If I just want cause for that problem, you just go. I say, okay.
I don't see.
So the end just tell you what are the wrong kind. You don't know enough to know the person.
Exactly.
Before decide to chop life, man.
Yes. So you need to
order. You don't corrupt your mind already.
Yes.
When the guy texts you, you just usually answer is on
exactly. So when people take every information repeat to so just try to be sure, try to. And in fact, why that way trouble important, but then not take those. You need for always know younger. Yeah. For some level way. If he do something, always. Like if he talk something today, tomorrow he fail. Talk something today, do and tomorrow he fail. Yeah. You always able to study anger. Exactly.
If you don't do and so, you know always know. Yeah. If you study anger, fine. When did he tell you the truth? For phone, he texts you. You can know say he tells you.
Even though the truth will hurt.
Okay, you will be relationship counselor.
Even you get the media girl.
No, Papa, no beat me. I don't really fit. I'm trying to beat my clients because sometimes relationship. They make them feel that they lose their sense of logic. Me, I've been one of the people. I honestly feel that you should blend your feelings with rationale.
Most of the time, I feel like some very faithful girlfriend.
Of course. I'm a ride or die. No, thank you. I'm not interested.
Wait, what? You faithful? You know how much?
No, I don't want you. I don't want you. No, faithful.
Much
no, you don't consent me.
You don't marry, so.
Thank you very much. So, I forgot what I wanted to say. See this June. Anyway, we've dwelled a lot on the challenges. On what we can do to sustain these relationships. Yeah. But let's talk about some of the breaking points, some of the challenges that you face. Okay. What to be some of the moment the way you look at this relationship? You say, massa, it really, then I say no work out. What will be that challenge when you really face them? Where you feel like, say, away from communication anyway. Mm-hmm. Maybe some incidents have be happen. We like Jews. So tell us about the challenge. You may not tell us exactly everything.
Maybe you and Ngari chat. You hear some male voice for background.
What the?
They will talk about some topic. You understand? Mm-hmm. Maybe they will just there for some discussion. They talk. The man can talk something for background. You should conclude for your mind. The thing that I don't talk to the thing that always move that mindset.
Psychology.
Because it will kill you. Move that mindset, say in Ghana. So,
but why man will talk about?
You know why?
I'm not there for that kind of thing. I don't even know why I talk about.
If you not be able to trust blindly, like like really trust young guys here, the girl till you see him, because on telling the way you could finally can see him. You just need to believe and trust for you. When you see him, you end up.
What about you? What challenges did you face in your distant relationship?
Challenges. I don't get some distant relationship where, in fact, the challenge was more about not being able to build somebody, when we're there together, right? You grow into becoming something really nice and good. But when person they're away, when you two are together, hard. You live good life. But when you go away, you don't know the life you're living. I was once in one of the distant relationship the lady, each time she's away, it take a lot of alcohol, just want to drink just because say one day for good, but it say okay one day around me, and that caused me some stress. At the time I was working in Bamenda, there was a time I had to have her come right from Limbe to
so you can follow her up?
No, not follow her up, just so we could have time. Okay. And because if we don't day away, she was already into some sort of nightlife where it not be really of a proper. Ooh. And for the first time, received one very nice blow in a club because of she living the kind of life she lived and all. And he also break almost all my plate and glass them for house someday. Packed in the inside, back when we run away.
Violent.
Just because while she was in limbo away, we talk on phone, everything is okay. It's always romantic and nice on phone. But they know the life after you drop call, wait you do. Maybe when I don't talk very nice and calm, as you drop the phone, you come you go for club, go chop drinks. So she was already into a lot of alcohol and just living some sort of life. And it really worried me. I mean, I see for the first time when inside club, they send me one blow. And after that, I felt so bad. I became a drive, but I know if drive because the more I drive, the more the broke in there. The more I drive, the more I want to kill myself. So I began to beg. He said, "Okay, maybe just go first, man. I can't find
calm down, sis."
But it was really so bad. But it was more about the fact that we're not there together. It be the life I was expecting or hoping it would be, wasn't it?
Oh.
One thing I forgot to mention, Antuna. When you and God talk phone.
Yeah.
Because some people are really be good at communication.
Exactly.
Where if he talk for you, so they trick your mind where you feel saying a good girl. One thing we always think when we meet up, I hope say the guy could really be in a thing where I be here and for fun. Yeah, and that kind of thing where you always wish sending better, you will always get that fear like if we meet up, thing I really did, so I could really glad.
So
when you are person never actually stay for house, you never ever know your character. Or one day close, discuss, communicate, do stuff. Then when you are person not stay for house for some time, I tell you see bad side them. Yeah, true.
And there are people who even talk so nice on phone while they are away, but when they come together, they don't talk again.
Yeah, they talk. They just see.
If you don't leave for go buy something from marketers that text you, it didn't like say it again. Na phone text, na phone voice.
Especially the one
should be so sweet and romantic and nice.
Where you never ever see them. Imagine say you don't meet up some guy really fall in love now online. You never ever see.
Exactly. And then
that's another very serious problem. You see a different thing.
That's another serious problem. Even the
appearance versus reality.
Yes.
See, those girls who are very okay with just chatting with you on phone, it actually they break the distant relationship the more because when they go come to you already, enough to communicate with you. Instead they communicate with other people than where they far away because it like to communicate.
Yes.
So anybody talk for you, baby talk.
Distant communication.
So in fact, na professional with distant relationship. When they not close the relationship,
don't worry.
You don't know them another distant relationship.
They are so used to distant relationship to the point where it's impossible for them to function when the person is with them. And another challenge was me I be facing and I say. I will have talk about phone sex that last time.
Wow.
When for married people anyway, for people the way they be, I think that when I will find some way to keep that affection, that attractiveness between one, because the attraction between the two of you is one of the vital things that is, you see woman, you like this as your sister, you like her as woman.
Yeah.
You see physique, you turn you on, you're like, oh my god, she's hot. Yeah. She's hot. And so I want her. So in distant relationships, I feel that people need to find a way to keep that attractiveness, that fire, that zest, that ginger between the two of you. When you see your man, you're like, oh my god, send your man pictures, girl. Send your woman pictures. And I have a problem with men on this one. Please, no, that kind of bad talk now. Wait.
Hey.
Women are proud. It is just in our nature to make up, dress up, take nice selfies, and send to our men. Hardly will men know that they have to dress up and take pictures of their women. And I've had that problem I've had that conversation a million and one times with men, saying that the same way you are attracted to a woman, the same way you are like, oh my god, I want this, I want that. That is what we want as well. You see how you're her 90, you're like, oh baby, you're sexy. I want to see you in yours too.
And then
with your chest, your robust chest and all of that.
Maybe now that's my first one we feel because me.
At least I get to
you're not sending pictures.
For me to post my pictures online, check out. I did look and so things, I never ever
send it to her. The fact that she already likes you, the fact that she already wants you is enough. Stop double checking and all of that. It makes the relationship boring. Every day now, woman, they send this thing. Every day, the one
But
send
now
it.
when I think, no, when I like.
No, when I send me picture of my bag, send us
But no,
pictures.
you know one time I never fear. What if I send a picture with short knicker and singlet and I say online and look that?
Find whatever it is that works for you both, that you guys have agreed
But if
on.
you take picture with some girl where they
I'll slap
for
you.
meeting.
No, I
mean
will
for
slap
meeting.
you. You don't need to go up past commode. That oh, not too much. Not too much.
For meeting now.
Anyway,
Anyway.
our conversation sadly are 30 minutes long, but we've raised a handful of points about sustaining distant relationships, about the challenges that we face. And the fact that whether we like it or not, distant relationships are always continue to be there. Will continue to be there. So you have to find a mechanism that works for you and your partner.
Exactly.
So what is yours? We hope that you can drop us that in the comment section. Share with us your experiences. I love Oken's contribution, honestly speaking. I like that part where you say, when I cook together, let's cook together, all of that. I'm going to be trying that if my partner chooses to,
I talk so. I really not care.
Get out.
You like that man? You like that one fast and fast.
Your last words, okay? Your last words.
For me, to conclude, if you're not really be dedicated and for a long distance relationship, for you really need to dedicate time for that. Dedicate your time. You need to maintain the communication. You need to always try. Me not being like 50-50. You need to always try to do one. You don't got to try to do one. You understand on both sides, but you don't need to put on like you need to text me first before I text you.
Yeah.
You need to do this. Keep the communication. Keep the fire burning. When I talk, when I discuss, when I talk, they tell you about idea. When I talk, yeah. So I think say, now the highest thing that we should keep a healthy distant relationship.
Amazing. Jude, what about you?
Of course, you should always know that love. Distant relationship is not something. We need to bring things together, and then they get to be half. If you're in love for yourself first, because of course we always promote self-love. So if you're there for distant relationship, you love yourself, love the girl, just like Okendi talk. Even if you text, you not text, you keep on the text. You not say I don't text you today, you not text me, so I know text you again. Because first of all, you love the person already and you love yourself, so you need to put that effort. To me.
Chuke is my son.
At least you don't like one thing for me.
Talk with that. So if you talk, I talk so what's that? No, I talk since. Because that was literally what I wanted to say. I said, don't sleep on your problems. Don't allow problems to become your routine. You're already far apart from each other. Imagine sleeping on the problem to developing on unnecessary pride. Oh, she didn't do this. I don't want to do that. All of that will ruin your relationship. If problem happens, don't make sure so when I ask you. When I don't really solve that problem.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, beautiful people. We had a wonderful time. We hope that you had a wonderful time as well. For myself and the team on today's edition of the podcast, it is hugs and kisses. Remember, truth hurts, but must be spoken. Bye.
Cheers.